All right, guys, we're going to clear the track for BMX for balance bikers. So we need to clear the track. All right, looks like we got our balance bikers lining up out there. I'm up here, Maverick. Oh, yeah. You got to hydrate to dominate. Maverick, you'll make Garen stay, buddy. You'll make Garen so happy if you race with him. crush, Garen. All right, no problem. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and stage up motos. Maverick says, I want some AC. So does Chad. He said, I got out there and saw Garen's haircut, and I was like, what is this? Oh yeah, meta number one on the track, 17-20. Ladies cruisers heading down the first straight. We got Kate Claridge, the Heartbreaker, Cora Jones, and Lauren Ramsberg. In and out of the first turn, they're headed down the second straight. It's got to be the Heartbreaker showing the way into the second turn. Ramsberg and Claridge in tow through the rhythm section, making their way through. Oh yeah, headed for the last turn, the 461 bike of the Heartbreaker, bringing it back around. Gonna take your ace in meta number one. Got Ramsberg on the 2 and Claridge on the 3. Meta number 2 on the track, 1720 cruisers. We got Jason Bonzel, John Matthews, and Justin Adkins in and out of the first turn, picking them up. We got Bonzel on the top spot. So it's Bonzel, Adkins, and Matthews. Into the second turn they go. Ohio Elite colors through the rhythm section, making their way around. We'll pick them up on the last straight. It's a 63 bike. Jason Bonzel looking to take an ace, but Adkins making a push as they come back to the line. Bonzel, Adkins, and Matthews, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, gates down. 7-year-old novices headed down the first straight. Vivian Bush, Theo Dahlhammer, and Lincoln Dahlhammer. In and out of the turn on the second straight. It's got to be Theo showing the way. the 362 bike. We've got the 80 bike of Vivian Bush on the 2 and the 924 of Lincoln on the 3 as they come through the second turn. Theo Dahlhammer. Down the last straight they go. Theo going to bring it back across the line on the 1. Still a battle for the 2 as they come down the last straight. Vivian showing the way, but we got Lincoln in there as they come back to the line. It's Vivian on the 2, Lincoln on the 3. Meta number 4 on the track, 10-year-old novice. We got Adele Bush, Weston Welsh, and Harlan Davis headed down the first straight into the turn as we pick them up. In and out of the first turn and down the second straight. That's the 45 bike of Adele Bush showing the way. Down the second straight she goes. Weston and Harlan battling for the 2. They're side by side. Into the second turn. We're picking them up. Oh, yeah. Making their way around. Down the second straight they go. The rhythm section. Oh, they're drawing even. Vivian Bush bringing it back to the line. Harlan making a move for the 2. We got Weston in there on the 3. It's still up for grabs as they come back at me. Down the last straight they go. So it's Vivian. It's Harlan. It's Weston. 1, 2, 3. Meta number 5 on the track, 13 novice. We got Roman Cole, Lucas Parshell, Sean Limbacher, and Carter Barnes. In and out of the first turn, they're headed down the second straight. We got 4 riders, 13 novice. In and out of the second turn, we're picking them up down the rhythm section. Pedaling, pumping, getting through it. Oh no, we lost one. Here he comes. Got to be Roman Cole. Cole coming back through. Is that the 934 of Limbacher? Barnes. We're getting Lucas checked out there. Oh, yeah, let's give Lucas a hand. He's back up. Gates down, meta number 6, 41 to 45 novice. We got Matthews, Titus, Kalina, Dahlhammer, Bush, and Klein in and out of the first turn and headed down the second straight. It's got to be Titus on the top spot. Titus, but Klein making a charge. Kalina in there on the 3. Matthews Here we go through the rhythm section as they're pumping through it. Titus going to show the way. We got total points going down, single file style out of the last turn. Coming back at me, looks like Titus, Klein, Kalina trying to hold on. Matthews making a push. Bush and Dahlhammer. Seven-year-old intermediates on the track. Robert Matthews, Kane Dotson, Asher Ramsberg, and Cora Jones headed down the first straight. We're picking them up as they head down the second straight. It's got to be Ramsberg on the top spot. Ramsberg going to show the way. We got Dotson, Jones, and Matthews into the second turn as they come out of the turn through the rhythm section. They're pumping through it. Ramsberg got it under control, so we got Ramsberg, Dotson, Jones, and Matthews single file down the last straight they go. Coming back at me, Ramsberg going to take the ace. Looks like Dotson, Jones, and Matthews. Nice little race there out of the 7 intermediates. Meta number 8 on the track, headed down the first straight, 10-year-old intermediate class. We got Garen Newell, Max Bauer, Elijah Ramsberg, and Celeste Van Horn in and out of the first turn. It's got to be Garen Newell on the top spot. So it's Newell. So Bauer in there on the 2. Van Horn and Ramsberg single file out of the second turn, making their way through. Total points going down. Meta number 8 on the track, coming back at me. Garen going to take your 1. Bauer trying to hold on for the 2. Van Horn making a push. Newell, Bauer, Van Horn, and Ramsberg. "11-year-old intermediate class on the track, headed down the first straight. We got Otto Davis, Reed Cole, and Chase Baker in and out of the first turn. Down the second straight, it's got to be Baker on the top spot. So it's Baker, Cole, and Davis headed down the second straight. Still up for grabs for that 2 as they come in and out of the second turn. But Baker got it under control. Down the rhythm section they go. Here they come. Back at me on the last straight. Looks like Baker gonna take the 1 in round 1. Baker, Cole, and Davis. 1, 2, 3. Meta number 10 on the track, 13 intermediate class. We got Peyton Bruni, Luke Little, Cole Robar, Kylie Klein, Justin Atkins, and Landon Bonzel in and out of the first turn. Down the second straight, we got Peyton Bruni, South Park Special on the 1, showing the way out of the second turn. Believe that's Atkins on the 2 with Robar in tow. Little, Bonzel. Here they come back to the line. Looks like Bruni going to take the 1. Adkins, Bonzel, still some heat for that. Bonzel going to take it over. Little and Klein coming across the line. Moto number 11 on the track, 17 to 20 experts. Last moto of the first round. We got Bentley McKee, Bob Raybon, Adelim Ryan, Jeremy Titus, and Max Titus. Down the second straight they go. Max Titus on the top spot, but Jeremy Titus in tow. Got McKee, Ryan, and Raybon. Down the rhythm section they go. Coming back at me on the last straight. Titus, McKee, Ryan, and Raybon coming back to the line in your moto number 11. Gates down, meta number 1. We got round 2 on the track. 17 to 20 ladies cruisers headed down the first straight. Claridge, Jones, and Ramsburg in and out of the first turn, and down the second straight they go. It's got to be Jones, the heartbreaker, on the top spot. So it's Jones, Claridge, and Ramsburg into the second turn. Claridge going high. Ramsburg going to take the low line. Take it over in the second turn. Down the rhythm section they go. Here they come down the last straight, the 461 of the heartbreaker. Jones going to punch her ticket. 2 aces. Ramsburg on the 2, Claridge on the 3, coming back to the line. Gates down, meta number 2 on the track, 17 to 20 cruiser. Bonzel, Matthews, and Adkins into the first turn they go. We're picking them up on the second straight. It's got to be the 63 bike, and Bonzel going to show the way. Bonzel, Adkins, and Matthews single file down the second straight. In and out of the second turn. Bonzel running out of steam. Adkins going to try and track him down. Matthews on the 3. As they head into the last turn, here they come back toward the line. Bonzel going to hold on to it. Bonzel, Adkins, and Matthews, 1, 2, 3. Meta number 3 on the track, 7 novice class headed down the first straight. We got Vivian Bush, Theo Dahlhammer, and Lincoln Dahlhammer. In and out of the first turn down the second straight, it's got to be Theo on the top spot. Vivian and Lincoln battling for that 2 as they head for the second turn. Into the second turn they go, headed through the rhythm section. Theo got it under control. He's going to bring it down the last straight. Vivian pulling away. Lincoln's still in there as they head into the last turn. Going to go Theo on your top spot. Coming back at me, Vivian Bush, the 80 bike, and the 924 of Lincoln, bringing it back around. Gates now, meta number 4 on the track, 10-year-old novice class. We got Adele Bush, Weston Welsh, and Harlan Davis. Into the first turn they go. Down the second straight, it's got to be Adele Bush, the 45 bike. Adele on the top spot. Bush, Davis, and Welsh single file down the second straight. Oh, yeah, they're through the second turn, making their way through. Oh, they're going side by side. Down the rhythm section, a battle for the 2. Who's it going to be as they come back at me? The 45 bike of Bush on your top spot, going to take your 1. They're still side by side. Down the last straight, Davis and Welsh battling back to the line. Oh, man, coming back to the line. It's going to be Davis and Welsh. Gates now, meta number 5 on the track, 13 novice. This has been an exciting moto here. Roman Cole, Sean Limbacher, and Carter Barnes. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be Cole on the top spot. Barnes and Limbacher making a charge. Down the second straight they go. In and out. And Cole trying to hold on. Roman Cole. Looks like Sean Limbacher making a charge. Carter Barnes in there on the 3 as they head down the rhythm section. Coming back at me on the last straight. Roman Cole going to hold on for your 1. Looks like Limbacher on your 2 and Barnes on your 3. Meta number 6 on the track, 41-45 novice. We got Matthews, Titus, Kalina, Dahlhammer, Bush, and Klein in and out of the first turn and down the second straight. We got heat for the 1. Titus and Klein going to do battle as they head down the second straight. Oh, yeah, 41-45 novice. Sketch is real through the rhythm section. Titus trying to hold him off. Klein, we got a battle for the 3. Kalina and Matthews. Oh, there's a battle. Battles all over, side by side, coming back to the line. Klein, Titus, Matthews, Kalina, Bush, and Dahlhammer. Meta number 7 on the track, 7-year-old intermediates. We got Robert Matthews, Kane Dodson, Asher Ramsberg, and Cora Jones in and out of the first turn, going down the second straight. It's got to be Ramsberg on the top spot. Dodson, Jones, and Matthews, they're battling in and out of the second turn. It's still up for grabs. Ashberg got it under control. Ramsberg. Combining you, Asher. Coming back at me, going to be Asher Ramsberg taking 2 aces to his main event. Dodson on the 2, Jones and Matthews. Nice little race out of our 7 intermediates. Meta number 8 on the track, 10-year-old intermediate class. We got Garen Newell, Max Bauer, Elijah Ramsberg, and Celeste Van Horn. Into the first turn they go. Oh, yeah. Got to be the 16 bike at Newell on the top spot. They're side by side for the 2. Van Horn and Bauer racing into the second turn. Van Horn going to step ahead. Bauer going to try and battle back as they come back out. Through the rhythm section they go. It's Newell, it's Van Horn, it's Bauer, and it's Ramsberg. Single file coming back at me. Headed for the finish line. It's going to be Newell, Van Horn, Bauer, and Ramsberg. Meta number 9 on the track, 11 intermediates headed down the first straight. We got Otto Davis, Reed Cole, and Chase Baker in and out of the first turn and down the second straight. It's got to be Baker on the top spot. So it's Baker, it's Cole, it's Davis. Down the second straight they go into the second turn. Turn and burn for the rhythm section. Oh, yeah, Baker got it under control. It's Baker, it's Cole, it's Davis. Single file. Headed through the last turn, coming back at me. Your 119 bike, going to take your 1. Got the 121 on the 2 and the 305 on the 3. Gates now, meta number 10, 13 intermediates headed down the first straight. Peyton Bruni, Luke Little, Cole Robar, Kylie Klein, Justin Adkins, and Landon Bonzel. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be Peyton Bruni showing the way into the second turn. You know Big Tom's watching and analyzing. Little style. Is that Adkins in there on the 2? Robar coming back at me on the last straight. Your 10 bike. Bruni going to take a couple of aces to her main event. Got Adkins, Robar, Little making a charge. Robar, Little, Bonzel, and Klein. Meta number 11 on the track, last moto of the second round. We got Bentley McKee, Bob Raybon, Adelim Ryan, Jeremy Titus, and Max Titus in and out of the first turn. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be Titus, McKee, Ryan, and Raybon Into the second turn they go. Headed through the rhythm section. Come on, Jeremy. He roofed all day. Got to catch that kid. Back at me. Down the last straight. Max Titus going to take your one. Jeremy Titus on the two. McKee, Ryan, and Raybon bringing it back across the line. Heck, it's almost pleasant now. Finally cooled off a little bit. Take a few minutes. We're not going to take too long of a break tonight, just a few minutes, so don't go too far. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and start staging up main events. So if you've got a main event, head on over to staging. Yeah, we run total points, so everybody has a main event. Except for Cole, he got motoed. Cole and Carly were the moto fill today. Man, it's finally feeling good out here, though. Temperature dropped a little bit. We will be back here on Saturday for a BMX race. Sounds like tomorrow night is ladies' night. So for you ladies that want to ride, come on out. I see a lot of moms and sisters and grandmas out here that could benefit from a ladies' night tomorrow night with Coach Carly Young. Still 2 more days of Carly summer camp. So if you want to get in to get some BMX coaching and have some fun, tomorrow and Friday are still available. Talk to Carly. If you have friends and family that want to participate in the Balance Bike League on Saturday morning, make sure to let them know. We got Balance Bike League kicking off Monday morning. Saturday morning, my bad, Saturday morning. Nobody's listening anyway. Main events underway. 17 to 20 ladies cruisers on the track. We got Kate Clearidge, we got the Heartbreaker, Cora Jones, and we got Lauren Ramsberg. In and out of the first turn and down the second straight they go. It's got to be the Heartbreaker on the top spot. Jones going to show the way with Wicked Racing. Into the second turn, Ramsberg in there on your 2 and Clearidge on your 3 as they come out of the second turn and down the rhythm section. Oh, yeah, total points underway. I think the Heartbreaker going to take all 3 rounds as she comes back to the line. Cora Jones on your 1, got Ramsberg on the 2, and the 29 bike of Claridge on your 3. Main event number 2 on the track, 17 to 20 cruisers headed down the first straight. We got Jason Bonzel, we got John Matthews, and we got Justin Adkins in and out of the first turn down the second straight. It's got to be Bonzel on the top spot. Your 63 bike, Bonzel, Adkins, and Matthews in tow as they head through the rhythm section. Bonzel getting it done. Adkins running out of steam. Oh, yeah. Down the rhythm section they go. Going to come back at me. We got Bonzel. We got Adkins. And we got Matthews. Oh, your gate is down. Main event number 3, 7 novice on the track, headed down the first straight. Vivian Bush, Theo Dahlhammer, and Lincoln Dollimer. Down the second straight they go. Theo got it under control. Got Vivian and Lincoln in tow into the second turn. They're making their way around through the rhythm section. Theo. Boy, he's got this place figured out. He's been winning races left and right out here. Theo, the big rig, coming back around on your 1. Looks like Vivian Bush, the 80 bike, on your 2. And Lincoln Dollimer, the 924, on your 3 bike. All gates down. Main event number 4 on the track, 10-year-old novice. We got Adele Bush, Weston Welsh, and Harlan Davis. In and out of the first turn, they're going to head down the second straight. It looks like Bush on the top spot. So it's Bush, Welsh, and Davis. Down the second straight they go. They're racing hard into the second turn. Adele. Down the rhythm section they go. It's Bush, it's Welsh, it's Davis, but there's heat coming. Here they come. The 45 bike of Bush looking to take your 1 in round 3 and 2 and 1. Bush, Welsh trying to hold on. Davis making a charge. Looks like Bush, Welsh, and Davis coming back to the line. All gate is down. Meta number 5, main event number 5, 13 novice. We got Roman Cole, Sean Limbacher, and Carter Barnes. In and out of the first turn, headed down the second straight. Got to be Limbacher, the 934 bike, showing the way down the second straight. Got the 261 of Cole and the 571 of Barnes. Down the rhythm section, out of the second turn, down the rhythm section. Limbacher. Here he comes back at me. The 934 bike. Limbacher, Cole, and Barnes. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 41 to 45 novice, main event number 6. Here's some excitement for you. Matthews, Titus, Kalina, Dahlhammer, Bush, and Klein. In and out of the first turn, we got Klein showing the way down the second straight. It's Klein, it's Matthews, Titus, Kalina in there on the 3, Titus on your 4, Dahlhammer, and Bush. Single file into the rhythm section as they make their way down. Coming back at me. Looks like Klein gonna take your 1. Klein, Matthews, Kalina, Titus, Dahlhammer, and Bush bringing it back across the line. Main event number 7 on the track. This has been a good one all night. 7 intermediates. We got Robert Matthews, Kane Dodson, Asher Ramsberg, and Cora Jones. In and out of the first turn, down the second straight. Ramsberg been loving that big side. Ramsberg down the second straight. It's Ramsberg, it's Cole, it's Dodson, and it's Matthews. I just heard a minute ago that Matthews just turned intermediate last week. This is one of his first ever intermediate races. But coming back at me, it's Ramsberg on the top spot, the 89 bike. Jones, Dodson, and Matthews coming back through. Main event number 8 on the track, 10-year-old intermediates. We got Garen Newell, Max Bauer, Elijah Ramsberg, and Celeste Van Horn. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be Garen Newell on the top spot. So it's Newell, Bauer, Van Horn, and Ramsberg in and out of the second turn, headed for the rhythm section. Oh, they're pedaling, they're pumping, making their way down. Coming back at me. Newell, the 16 bike, got it under control. Newell, Bauer, Van Horn, and Ramsberg. Main event number 9 on the track, 11 intermediates headed down the first straight. We got Otto Davis, Reed Cole, and Chase Baker in and out of the first turn and headed down the second straight. It's got to be Baker on the top spot. Oh, there's a battle for the two. Baker, Davis, and Cole headed into the second straight. Cole going to make a move, take over that 2 spot as they go through the rhythm section. Baker, Cole, and Davis coming back at me on the last straight. Got to be the 119 of Baker, Cole, and Davis. 1, 2, 3. Main event number 10 on the track, 13 intermediate class headed down the first straight. We got Bruni, Little, Robar, Klein, Adkins, and Bonzel in and out of the first turn. Going to go down the second straight. It's got to be Bruni. Bruni going to show the way. She's been all over the top side tonight. In the 2, it looks like Adkins. In and out of the second turn, it's Bruni, Adkins, Little, Bonzel, Robar, and Klein. Here we go. Bruni, Adkins, Bonzel, Robar, Klein, and Little. Main event number 11, last main event of the night, 17 to 20 expert. McKee, Raybon, Ryan, Titus, and Titus. Down the second straight they go. It's got to be Max Titus on the top spot showing the way. Jeremy Titus in there on the 2. So it's Titus, McKee, Ryan, and Raybon. Down the rhythm section they go. They're going to come back at me on the last straight. Back to the line. Titus, little triple manual. Jeremy Titus, McKee, Ryan, and Raybon. Thanks for coming out tonight, guys. Lots of new faces. Fun evening. It finally cooled off a little bit. I get in the shower and I get out of the shower and I see Bella.